Silky beat.
Extreme Rules, guys, or not so extreme, one of the fucking other. My head is just scratching itself right now because I'm wondering why. I'm wondering, it's weird, I guess. It was a weird fucking show. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you guys here on that. This is your Extreme Rules review here on the YouTube channel, youtube.com/HeelSteven. It's your boy Heel back at it again here, and I'm joined here by my brother from the mother, Knowledge of Wrestling. Walter, how the fuck you been, bro?
What's up, people? I don't know what to say, man. I hope for those who chose not to watch this show, yeah, y'all made the right choice, man. It's kind of brutal.
Tell me about it, dude. Tell me about it, bro. Like, here's the thing, man. Like, I was multitasking throughout the show. Like, I was watching Game 2, and I was watching the pay-per-view, and I was doing both things at once, and it was one of those things like, you know? I'm gonna keep it 100. Okay, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you guys, for real. This show sucked. Of
course.
And I know a lot of you are gonna be like, oh, but you know, Samoa Joe won, man. That doesn't change the fact that the show sucked. I'm sorry. It's complete horseshit.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of agree. Obviously, it's just because he won doesn't mean the show was good at all. But you know, it was cool that he won, like I said. But that doesn't say the show. I was pretty much multitasking too, and I had family over, so it was like I kind of didn't pay my full attention to it, but I knew it wasn't a good show just from what I was seeing for the most part.
Exactly, dude. But yeah, I mean, overall, again, the show just was complete crap. And again, people are going to be this whole notion of, oh, but you know, Samoa Joe won, man. You got to look at the bright side, man. He's going the Great Balls of Fire, man. Doesn't change the fact that the show sucked. I'm sorry, y'all. I would keep 100 too. I didn't watch the pre-show. I didn't have to watch it.
Pre-show, come on.
It was Kalisto and fucking, what's this dude's name? It was Kalisto and fucking Apollo Crews, which from what I was told, Kalisto got the win. Keep this in mind, Apollo Crews was, I guess, dominant in the match from what I was told, but nonetheless, again, Kalisto got the win, so good for him, right?
I honestly don't care, but
of course you don't care, because again, no one gives a fuck about the pre-show, man.
I mean, there was Titus O'Neil at ringside. They did a Titus brand shit.
Did they really?
I don't know. That's what they've been doing, right? Recently.
The Titus brand, like, yeah. Because apparently trying to get people for the Titus brand and shit, and
trying to get people on our ball. Big baller brand.
Big baller brand, man. The big baller brand, yeah, of course. Because we all love the big baller brand. I wish it was June 11th by Sam Katz, and I can agree with that because again, the Dominions in a couple of days from now, it's going to be a whole different feel, I guess, with New Japan coming up versus this, and you know, again, just keep that in mind. Always good to have alternatives. I'm gonna say that again. I always say that it's always good to have alternatives when the main thing that's WWE is fucking up or just plain stupid. Well, let's get into the first match on this card, on the main card. It was the Intercontinental Championship match, Dean Ambrose and the Miz, where if Dean Ambrose got disqualified, or if there was a disqualification period, the Miz would win the championship. And this match, for what it was for me, went way too fucking long. Just way too fucking long. Miz obviously tried to get himself disqualified numerous ways. He tried to have Maurice slap him, which I thought was funny until the referee kicked Maurice out of the ring, out of ringside and shit.
It would have been too predictable for that ending, to be honest.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you on that. It would have been way too predictable. Everyone saw it coming. Oh my god, I saw it coming a mile away, y'all. God damn it, y'all. I saw that shit coming a mile away. And then there was a moment in the match where, as Maurice is walking back to the locker room area, the Miz pushes Dean Ambrose into the referee, try to get the DQ finish. And when it was all said and done, Miz hits the skull crushing finale for the win. So Miz is now a 7-time Intercontinental Champion. Like, we got what we wanted, right? Like, people for a while now didn't want Dean Ambrose holding on to the championship. Because face it, that was the death of the championship, but give it to D fucking Ambrose.
Yeah, he's had the title for like it feels like forever. Hasn't done shit with it. Thank God. Like this guy, I don't know, man. We've critiqued Dean Ambrose. I think everyone just does not care about Dean Ambrose at this point. So
Yeah, man.
great to see the Miz, I guess, win, and hopefully, usually they do whenever Miz has a title, at least the IC title, they usually have some good stuff for him to work with. So let's hope that happens on Raw as well.
I mean, honestly, I'm gonna keep it on with you. I do feel they're gonna continue on with this program.
Well, yeah, at least for one more match, I would assume.
Nah, I say for
Till SummerSlam.
Dude, it's WWE right now. What the
Oh
fuck?
my
What
god, yeah, that's
are you gonna do?
terrible, man.
What are you gonna do? Come on, it's WWE, man. Come
Dean
on,
Ambrose does not. He needs a rebuild or some shit. Like,
nah, man.
he shouldn't be. You know, he just needs like I don't know character change. I don't know something. He just needs something.
Excuse me, drink some water.
Maybe he should cut his hair, right?
No, people say I should cut my hair, but I mean,
The Ambrose's
fuck
hair.
y'all. Fuck y'all, I ain't cutting my shit. Also, before we continue on here, yeah, I actually fixed the microphone now.
Oh, you got that robot voice right now, though.
Do I really? Okay, well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna fix that right now. While you critique the shit out of me that I have the fucking robotic voice now, you little like that.
Okay,
How about now? Is it good now?
it's great now.
I will keep it in one. Yeah, so I fixed the microphone issue because I know you guys know on the podcast this week, it sounded like my mouth was close to the fucking mic. So I fixed that issue, and I apologize to anyone that were asking, "Hey man, why your mic's so just fucking distorted and shit?" So yeah, I got it fixed now. We had Bailey and Alexa Bliss in a kendo stick on a fucking pole match.
Yeah.
Our thoughts on Bailey. We said this before. To me, and I guess to you as well, because we both can agree on this right now. Her run is a fail.
Yeah, she was getting booed.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy, right? She got booed out of the fucking.
And we're not the only ones who like critique Bailey. People are getting tired of her.
Yeah, exactly. Listen, we're not the only ones here, motherfuckers. We're not the only ones who are now criticizing Bailey. It's a lot of people right now. A lot of people that are not digging this Bailey character, this Bailey. I said Gailey. I don't know what the fuck is Gailey. Bailey, you know, I guess, run right now on the main roster. And brand people will say, "Oh, but NXT Big was awesome." Yeah, she was. Listen, the Bailey defenders right now are like Juventus for last night against Real Madrid. Okay. That's the Bailey defenders right now, just in panic mode right now. They're crying to the fucking gills right now because their lovable sweetheart Bailey is trash right now. I don't want to hear it. No, you gotta understand, bros. It's booking. No, fuck that.
It's a combination of a lot of things. At the end of the day, it's just we're just tired of it,
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I would shit on the match because
it was shit.
It was pretty shit. But here's the thing: they kind of saved time. Okay, I thought this match would go on way longer. I'm glad it was short. I don't give a fuck if it was shit.
Dude, it was short. Shit, bro.
Yeah, it was like
I
5 minutes, right?
like felt like 4 minutes, dude.
Yeah, it was
Like,
really short. So I was like,
hey, here's
okay,
my problem with
then
this though. Here's
shit.
my
But
problem with this though. You build up this whole thing with this is your life, even though that shit failed also. But you're building up to this thing where hey, Bailey's getting her ass kicked every single fucking week. You assume, okay, finally now, okay, Bailey's gonna get some momentum, finally win the match here. I thought that too. Oh,
I think
not
WWE
only
gave
that,
up on
but
her,
she
to be
lost to a
honest.
fucking DDT, dude.
Well, that's Alexa Bliss's finisher. Like Alexa Bliss, like she just has to get better in the ring as well. That's just my only critique with her. Like I haven't seen any really great Alexa Bliss matches as much as people love her. Like we've seen good Bailey matches and Sasha Banks and Charlotte's. Alexa Bliss needs to step it up, you know. But she's good. She's better on the mic than mostly everyone. So that's what benefits her, and she could easily improve on that. But the thing is, like, it's crazy how the match was short, and it just showed like they kind of gave up on Bailey. To be honest, to have her lose like that, that's just sad.
Yeah, dude. And again,
She pretty
where does
much,
she go from
she
here?
kind of literally, you could say she got buried. You could arguably say she got buried because
I
like,
want to say buried her. I
but
don't
she
want to.
didn't do shit in the match, man. She didn't do
Of course,
shit.
she didn't do shit in the match. Of course, she didn't do shit in the match. It was like, okay, I'm there, and boom, I'm there to get my ass kicked. You feel what I'm
I mean, she
saying?
did hit her finisher, but that's about it. It's like
Hey,
Brock
still,
Lesnar.
like, come on, but a finisher, dude. I mean, not only that, but the they fought for the kendo stick. Bailey threw Alexa out of the ring. They got back into the ring. They grabbed the kendo stick. Bailey grabbed the kendo stick finally. It seemed like she was going to hit Alexa, and she stalled there for a good hot minute. And then Alexa beats the fuck out of her, grabs the kendo stick, beats her like a Spanish mother would beat a child, right? With a correa and shit,
Oh
with the
my
fucking
god.
flip flop. And
Yeah.
then out of nowhere, yeah, the DDT. Granted, yeah, apparently Bailey's head hit the fucking turnbuckle or the stick where the kendo stick was, I guess, some shit like that. But here's my thing too with that: the lack of originality. Because the payback, Bailey went head first into the steel post, right? The same thing, and from there stemmed the loss. And here as well, we go to Extreme Rules. She goes head first into the kendo stick that was on the steel post, which then again stemmed the loss of the DDT for the 1, 2, 3 for Alexa Bliss. You know what? At this point in the juncture, I wouldn't be surprised if they pull the heel turn on Bailey.
What would that do? Like, she's terrible on the mic. So,
Listen, you know what it is? You let these people booing her right now because you know these boos are not gonna stop. These boos are gonna continue happening until God knows fucking how long.
well,
And
that's
you
just
build
from the
from
smarts, probably. I think the kids will
not
still.
I don't know, dude. But still, you build that up, I guess, and you know what? You let the booze get to her till one day she snaps and she just stops wearing these light, bright, lovable coloring and shit like that. I don't fucking know, man. This match was just terrible, and I'm mad that I'm mad that we're taking this long and talking about this shit.
Because I mean, it's because I didn't expect like that match to be that short. But at the same time, it just shows like it's not working with Bailey, and Alexa Bliss. We just gotta see what she brings to the table next. So
I know, man. I fucking know. And again, we don't know. We don't know what's gonna happen next, but Alexa Bliss right now, I'm telling you, I feel bad for Alexa and I feel bad for Bailey here, but I feel more bad for Alexa.
yeah, well,
You know what I mean?
Bailey's the one who really got buried at the who
Yeah,
got.
she did. You know what I mean? But now listen, people still might think we hate Bailey and shit, and it's not a hate thing. It's not like, oh my god, Bailey's the worst thing I've seen. 'Cause I've seen worse, dude.
Nah,
I've
there's
seen
worse
worse.
out there.
You know what I mean?
It's just unfortunate what happened. Like the way she got brought up, and they kind of, I don't know, it kind of like forced us to like her in a way, and
Yeah,
it's just not natural. You can't just pull that off.
I know. Moving right along. Okay, moving right along here. We go from that. We go from the terrible kendo stick on a pole match from the people that gave you Viagra on a pole, the lockbox on a pole, the people that gave you the fucking Judy Bagwell on a fucking forklift, right? Those came creative mind, right? We go from that to a tag team steel cage match, where the only way you win is if both members of both team, the two guys from the team, both come out of the cage, right? We had Sheamus and Cesaro versus the Hardy Boys for the Raw Tag Team Champions. Now I'm gonna say this right now. I thought that match was pretty good. It was a good cage match. Did it have contradictions? Yes. Because the thing is, okay, you have to have both people climb out of the cage, right? So there were moments in the match where Cesaro was climbing the cage or Shane was climbing the cage, and Matt and Jeff tried to get them both back into the cage. They should just let one of them climb over the cage and then keep one inside, do a double team, which they did almost with Jeff climbed out of the cage, right? And Matt was just stuck there by himself. And Matt was getting double teamed. Yeah, he got some offense too as well. And then out of nowhere, Jeff decides to climb back into the cage, into the ring. There's a whisper of the wind from top of the fucking cage. Yes, old ass Jeff Hardy. At his age and all the injuries and shit like that, doing a whisper of the wind from top of the cage. Amazing.
Yeah, that was an awesome spot. Like this match was, well, it was good. It's just like you said, it was a weird way to win the match because the guy, one of them leaves. It's a handicap match. Like I kind of don't like these type of matches, to be honest, and that's why I like. I'm not gonna rate it as high as probably everyone else will. I just thought it was just a solid match, but I just didn't really like to stipulate. I don't like these. Like I said, I don't like where the tag team, the first two members to escape the cage win. It's kind of a weird match, but like I guess the right guys. Well, I don't know if I want to say if the right guys went over because I honestly I don't know what they're gonna do with Sheamus and Cesaro, but I knew they were gonna win because it just doesn't make sense for the Hardys. Like I said, they kept winning and winning all their matches, and they were eventually gonna lose.
Exactly.
So it is what it is. They're trying to build up a heel tag team. That's what
I'll say this too, though. For me, at least, I felt like it was weird. That okay, you're gonna have them both drop the belt way too soon.
Yeah,
because I felt like there's still something you can do with the Hardy Boys, still at Raw Tag Team Champions.
But who will they face next? Like
that's the thing.
The Revival, I don't know when they're coming back. So
at the same time, though, who are Cesaro and Shane gonna face too, though? Kaz and Enzo?
Nah, they're having their own issues.
The club? Are they facing the club? Like, come on, who are they gonna face?
That division just got shit. Like, I just realized they really have. I think with Sheamus and Cesaro, they're building up for like another face tag team to come up, and
I mean, it could have been a Revival, but you know, Revival is that now and shit.
They're kind of heels. They're not really faces.
So, my bad. DIY, but you know what happened?
Oh no, that's not happening now. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. This is why I think they won the titles because it's gonna be back and forth. I think this program's gonna go on longer.
Yeah, I'm reading some comments real quick. Okay. Sam Katz, I wish it was June 11th. Draven G, if I had to guess, I'd say Miz will feud with either Reigns or Rollins next. Killer Demon 669 right here. Brock versus Joe going to be good, but I see Brock losing at SummerSlam to Finn.
Oh God!
Oh God, no, no. Straight shooter right here. Yeah, man, I feel bad for Bayley. She is one of my favorites. And the way she was treated tonight, telling me she's not going to recover from this. And Cass writes, the man Bayley fan are creepy. Okay. She writes here, she could have the Roman Reigns excuse be face that gets booed. It's okay that it happens to Roman. Then it's okay with me. So she would write here, then why did Jeff leave the cage? Then why did Jeff leave the cage? It was stupid. Yeah, right here. Brother Nero's Spot Monkey's addiction cost them the match. Raven G and deserved the worst punishment possible. Deletion. That is 215. What up, Steven? What's up, brother? Should writes here. I hope the loss will result in the Broken Brilliance finally appearing. Puts out to fucking Ed Nordholm and the Owl people over there at Anthem. She's supposed to be an underdog. Underdog has to get beat up beat up to have the Cage come back. Oh, well, not Cage. Okay, I get what they're saying that with Bailey, and again, we're going back to the whole Bailey thing, which is fine, but it was cool NXT. NXT, the whole underdog story was awesome. Everyone got behind it. It was one of the most over acts in NXT history. I would say even more over than Sami Zayn's, right? Oh,
Yeah.
fuck. What the fuck happened here on the main roster is beyond fucking me.
No, it's because they didn't really book her as an underdog in the main roster at all. She literally had like a rocket ship push, kind of, in a way, like feuding with Charlotte, having a title opportunity right away, winning at Mania while having the belt, retaining the belt instead of winning it at Mania, which would have made more sense anyway. It's just weird booking decisions at the same time. The crowd can't get over with that. You literally had to book her as kind of the same way as NXT if you wanted this like face Bailey to work. Now, I don't know what's gonna happen with her, man. She's
I know.
kind of a lost cause at this point.
I know she is. She's a lost cause, and honestly, I don't know what's gonna happen next. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Hashtag fuck that owl. Hashtag fuck that owl, man. Just saying right now. I'm gonna give myself how come up with the phone. I ain't gonna lie. I like this mic from. I'm happy that I'm back with this mic. I'm happy. That's just around the point, though, right? um, but were we now? So again, I just don't know who is gonna take who are Sheamus are gonna face now, though. That's the thing. The club.
No, the club ain't gonna be no faces.
I know.
They're gonna face the Hardys again, at least for one more pay-per-view.
Or who knows? Maybe a ladder match. I don't know.
Yeah,
We'll see.
Not no fucking okay.
Then we get into the next match on the show here, the submission match. Oh no, my bad. I know we're missing a matchup. Fuck, we missed a match here. The mixed tag team match. Yeah, the Sasha Banks, Rich Homie Swan by Sasha Banks here, versus Noam Dar and Alicia Fox. Wow. It was just whatever match for what it was. Yeah, Swan got a big, massive pop because he's obviously from fucking Baltimore, and I'm surprised. I thought they were gonna lose because again, you know the whole routine. When you're in your hometown, you fucking lose, right? And that didn't happen here.
This match doesn't matter that much. That's why
it doesn't matter.
Just get like Rich Swann, I guess, the nice pop, get him a nice win in his hometown, and Sasha Banks at the same time. People love her still. Hopefully, Sasha Banks does something else next. That'd be wonderful. Have her feud with Alexa next. I think that's what might happen, to be honest.
I think so too. At the same time, listen, if I'm Noam Dar, if I'm Rich Homie Swan, I know they were happy as shit. They had to fucking wrestle in those purple ropes for a change for one night.
Right. I thought you were talking about their checks. They actually wrestle at a pay-per-view.
They had a pay-per-view. Yeah, they was at a pay-per-view. No fucking purple ropes. No purple ropes. No purple ropes. None of that shit. Fuck yeah, it is, man. Fuck yeah, it is. We then go on to
another
cruiserweight match, the submission match. Neville and Austin Aries. I thought it was a good match. Okay. My only problem with this match, it just went on way too fucking long. Way too long. And I'm happy that Neville got the win here. They were working this whole thing where, Aries had a bad arm, also the bad knee. This whole thing where Neville tried to get himself disqualified here again, and the referee almost called for the bell, and Aries had to beg. And here's the thing, like, why are we doing this shit on fucking Extreme Rules?
They really gotta change that pay-per-view name because literally it's just the name should be called Stipulation something, or because literally there's stipulations, but none of them are like fucking extreme. And there was only one Extreme Rules match tonight, which wasn't really that extreme in my opinion either. So
yeah,
I mean, it doesn't make sense. But the match itself, it was good for what it was. I don't know. I'm just getting a little tired of these matches. Maybe that's what it is. But nonetheless, I know they're both great wrestlers, and I'm kind of glad Aries didn't win. He shouldn't be in the division. I think he better not. He better either Yeah, he definitely just has to go to the main roster at this point. There's
Wait,
no,
technically, he's in the main roster.
but not in that cruiserweight division. Like,
You
wrestle,
mean the starting team, the
yes,
starting team, if you
18.
will,
Wrestle with the heavyweights.
the varsity squad. You mean like the
Yes.
varsity squad?
Don't wrestle with these fucking scrubs minus Neville, okay? Like it's not worth
I'll
it.
say this though. We could sit here and say, hey, we want to see Neville face other people, but who do you have him face now? I mean, you gonna have him face Tony Nese? Hell no. Gentleman Jack Gallagher? Psh, okay. Rich Swann again, he could do that, but I mean, or Cedric Alexander, here's another one.
Yeah,
Cedric.
Cedric is back. Honestly, they might bring up someone from NXT at this point.
But who though? Who?
There's probably some guys there. I don't fucking know who, but I see Neville holding his belt until SummerSlam.
Ooh,
That's what's gonna happen.
There's a comment from Dynasty 215. What about Aleister Black from NXT?
Yeah, that's what might happen, to be honest, because I see that they really like the guy. And he has like some type of look at it. Like he has that type of look.
Yeah.
He looks like he could probably give Neville a good match. I mean, they had a match before, so
yeah. But the problem with that is too, though. Again, with all these guys again from NXT right now, like Aleister Black, Johnny Gargano's,
Gargano,
the Hideo Itami's of the world,
or Tommy.
The concern is, hey, they go to the main roster. Guess what? You're going to 205 live, motherfuckers.
Yeah, I mean they want to improve the division. In order for them to do that, they got to bring those wrestlers to the division. The problem is, some of them probably don't benefit from it because they could be doing so much better. With Austin Aries, though, it's something like different. Like he really could wrestle with the other guys. He does not need to be in this fucking division. Like he could talk, unlike some of the other cruiserweights, and he wrestles fine. Like he kind of has that total package for a cruiserweight, and he could definitely pull it off with the other guys in like the heavyweight division. So
yeah, I mean, here's my thing though, right? There's a moment in this match too. I don't know if you noticed it or not. Obviously, you did because we watched the match and shit. Aries did the last chancery outside the ring and Neville tapped out.
Yeah, but you can't do that.
It's Extreme Rules though, right? It's Extreme Rules. If it's a submission match, you could also get wins outside the ring.
I'd assume that as well, and I thought there wouldn't be DQ or count out, but apparently they were getting counted. The ref was counting when they were outside, and I'm like, this is fucking stupid. This stupid ass pay-per-view makes no sense at this point. Like, that's what killed it too. You're gonna say it's Extreme Rules, but pretty much all these matches were not extreme. I guess minus the main event, but these were all just bland. Like, if you're talking about extreme, nothing extreme at all.
I know. But other than that, though, I mean, let's see here. 1 second here. Well, what else happened? Read the comment. We'll get to some of the comments, okay? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Where was I? By Sam Katz, fuck Anthem. Michael Corgan is here. You have different people running for NXT in the main roster, which is true regarding Bailey and then the underdog push. David G. Do you think part of it is they kept her at NXT for too long? They did, and they should have kept her free. They did, and they should have kept her for even more longer.
They should have kept her longer if they didn't know what they were doing with her.
Exactly. Not only that, but to help develop the other women that are there right now, like the Ruby Riots, the
Ruby Riot.
Elena gonna kick my ass if I say this shit, but the Peyton Royces and who's the other one?
She doesn't like them.
Nah, she loves them. She loves them both. The iconic duo, Peyton Royce and who's the other one?
Billy something.
Yeah, Billy Kay helped develop them, get them established. The Liv Morgans of the world, the Ember Moons, and stuff like that. Because you can't have Asuka develop all these women, and she just can't do that. But other than more comments here. Michael Corbin right here. Mainly Vince McMahon. He has final say on everything. He is the HNIC of all that you see in WWE. Draven G, Shield versus Club, maybe. Who knows? Dynasty 215, no, skip. I guess they refer to the Sasha Banks, Rich Swann versus Alicia Fox and Noam Dar match. He also writes Hot Shot it back to the Hardy Boys, then the Revival, get the belt at SummerSlam. Draven G, Dynasty 215 right here. When did they have the countouts in submission matches? Oh, I noticed that too. What the fuck, yo?
Like, makes no sense.
Michael Corvin. By the way, Michael Corvin, man. People were asking about you on the podcast here. Where the fuck was Corbin in the chat room, yo? Who would have thought that Michael Corbin would be the most over things on the podcast, yo? Seriously, man. Good for him, yo. Yeah, he writes here. Can we even take Aries seriously anymore? Aries has already lost 3 in a row to Neville in championship matches. You got a point there too. Dynasty 215 right here. Stipulation Sunday. LOL. Black. Jack Gallagher. Mustafa Ali. Cedric Alexander by Michael Corvin. G right here. Did anyone else see the smirk Aries gave directly to the camera after the match? What was that? I guess he's saying finally I'm out of this cruiserweight division.
Yeah, that's what I felt like. I was like, why is he's smiling? Because he knows he's doing better things. Hopefully after this is I'm say.
Lock, but Neville is a heel too. Corvin writes here, Aleister Black should not be competing as a cruiserweight. He's a guy who can start at the U.S. IC title level.
Yeah, that is true. He doesn't really need to be a cruiserweight, but I see them adding him there because they need people.
They need people right now.
Well, they have
people right now. They need excitement.
They need exciting people, like people who people can get behind, not fucking whoever's fucking up the division. I can't even like Kira Tozawa, like those people.
Those people. Like, can you imagine? Like we said this on the podcast. Am I echoing, by the way?
Nah.
Okay, cool. I said this on the podcast, and I'm gonna say it here too. Can you imagine what would have happened if they would have signed Zack Sabre Jr. and Kota Ibushi, and you would have had them relegated to 205 Live? Oh my god, the mayhem from people! I'm telling you right now, man. I'm telling you. Do you think Black can get over on the main? I think he can. If you build it right, yes. But moving on to the next match that we had here what was the match after that, dude?
The match after the cruiserweight title, I think it was main event.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Let me check here. Let me check the.
There was no other match.
Let me check Wikipedia. Here. It's raining over, by the way. It's raining and shit.
It's gonna be raining all week, apparently.
I know. I have to work outside too at the airport.
Yeah.
That's right. This guy. Let's see here. Yeah. After that was the main event. Holy crap. It was Samoa Joe versus Roman Reigns, the big dog, Seth Rollins, Bray Wyatt, the eater of pins, and I know I'm missing somebody. Finn Balor. God, this was I'm gonna say the match was okay. It was all over the place, obviously. Moments where everyone had their own momentum to get the win and shit like that, to shine, what have you. Moment where Finn almost like took out Roman Reigns, and it seemed like Finn was gonna win. It seemed that way, right? It seemed like, hey, Finn Balor is gonna get the win here and shit. And the whole IWC was going, no. I know I was going, no.
I was like, fuck. I knew this shit was gonna happen.
You know,
like he was gonna fucking win. I was like, he's gonna pin Roman Reigns though. That's what shocked me a little bit.
So then what happened? So then he gets the coup de grace on Roman Reigns. 1-2 Samoa Joe locks in the Kokia clutch on Finn Balor or Baylor, whatever you want to refer to him as, still same shit. Pencil neck geek with leather jacket, put it that way. And locks in the choke. Balor goes out, and Samoa Joe is now the #1 contender for the Universal Championship at Great Balls of Fire. By the way, dude, did you see the video package for Great Balls of Fire? It's that 60s theme and shit. Like, dude.
Yeah. That sucks.
Here's the thing, right? If they're really putting in effort into the video package, there had to be a theme to the show. Like, the stage has to be 60s theme and shit.
Yeah, stage is gonna be the same shit. You know, it's not gonna be fucking.
I know.
They never change the stage. They only change it for Mania now, right? Like at SummerSlam, it's the same fucking stage.
Yeah, it's the same stage. Yeah.
That's so bad, man. How lazy have they gotten? This whole show feels like they like put no effort towards anything.
I know. And they play the Jerry Lee Lewis songs, and then that's in the background. Great Balls of Fire. Woo!
Wow. I don't know, man. I'm looking forward to Joe and Lesnar. It's definitely gonna be. I hope it's a good match because that's.
I look forward to it too.
Literally, that's literally a nice matchup. Some say a dream matchup. I don't know about that. Maybe because it's Joe and Lesnar. At least it wasn't Wyatt, which I kind of feared it was going to be him for some reason. I don't know why.
Eater of Pins, dude. The Eater of Pins.
Why I thought he was going to win at least not just a glimpse in the match. Not, but I knew it was like, yeah, thank God.
Walter. Walter, come on, man.
But Finn Balor, luckily he didn't win. I know, like we always like pick on Finn Balor, but literally, did you really want to see him get crushed by Lesnar? Did you? I mean, but unfortunately, I'm kind of worried because now what is Lesnar really going to do at SummerSlam? Is it just going to be Strowman? Well, is Strowman literally out for 6 months because he is?
I don't think that's what they're saying, but I don't think he really is. I think what's going to happen is, I don't know really. I mean, do I see Joe winning? No. Granted, it's a match the fan been wanting to see for a long time. Hey, Samoa Joe, Brock, two badasses going at it, right? But no.
Honestly, so what's going to happen with him and Rollins?
What happened?
Isn't Joe in a program with Rollins?
I think he is. Who to say? Hey, I know Connor said it's on his stream, and I can see it too. A part of me also says that there's a possibility that Samoa Joe doesn't end up going to Great Balls of Fire at a 1-on-1. Maybe it's a triple threat. Who knows, really?
With Seth Rollins?
I don't know, dude. Maybe Balor.
Oh my god.
Because again, you know they really want to do the whole demon versus beast and shit like that. And
I feel like they're saying that if Strowman's not healthy by SummerSlam, I feel like that's gonna be the match.
You think so, bro? Samoa
Balor and Lesnar.
Finn Balor and Brock Lesnar, the demon versus the beast. Oh my god.
Come on, you know Balor's gonna have a featured match. And you know they want to pull off some bullshit like this, and that's what I'm worried about. Because
no Balor, Balor versus Bray by Dynasty 215, Rollins versus Lesnar. I mean by Draymond G. Michael Corlin writes here: give us Brock versus Lesnar, have Balor get squashed in 10 seconds, and then move the fuck on.
That ain't happening.
Maybe Rollins enjoyed SummerSlam. Yes, by Corlin. Yes, Walter, I did. So everyone will shut the fuck up about it. I don't know. I mean, here's the thing, dude. Listen, Samoa Joe won, great, awesome. It's a curveball to everyone to swerve if you want to say, but let's not act like all of a sudden because he fucking won. Oh, it's a consolidation and shit like that. No, the show sucked. Period. I don't want to say, oh, the show is good because Samoa Joe got the fucking win. No, fuck that, yo. Don't lie to yourself.
No, the show was pretty trash.
Yuki shit, bro. Like, come on.
The show was so bad. Like, and I mean, I was multitasking and everything, but still, like, I literally was watching the show for the most part, and it sucked, man. That's not good.
I was watching game 2. I was watching fucking Golden State mop the floor with the Cavs with the Cleveland, yo.
Well, it was a close game at the first half, but I knew that shit. It's just unfair, man. The NBA is kind of shit too.
They put the camera on LeBron as he's sitting on the bench, right? You can see LeBron's heavy breathing and shit. Like, damn.
Dude, he got to carry that whole team, man. He put up some good numbers again tonight. Still lost. Like, what more can this guy do? Like, it's
Like,
just
yo, he was heavy breathing. He was exhausted. Like, yo, man, it's tough when you got to compete against Kevin Durant.
four All
Um,
Stars. Kevin Durant's a bitch. He's the reason
Kevin,
why the NBA is trash now. Literally, like his move literally made the Warriors so dominant. Where to the point they're not even that impressive, to be honest. They're just like
yeah,
picking on little kids.
and I'm reading this comment too. Good, but then he's 25. He watched with people. That's good. If you watch with people who had a fun time, great. You know what I mean? But to
Yeah.
those out there that are watching it by themselves on the WWE network and went into this show, oh my god, it was crap. But then Joe won. Oh my god, it was a good show.
No, that
No,
didn't change shit. I was just a little shocked, and I was like, "Good, like it's not Finn Balor, that's it." But it was the highlight technically of the night, but that doesn't save the show.
I know. We'll see. Other than that, though, again, I was watching game two. It's crazy how LeBron has to compete against Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Kevin Durant, Draymond
Draymond.
Green. Draymond almost got ejected, yo.
Yeah, and Clay did. Clay played a lot better today, so that was even more trouble for them.
Like, it's bad when we got to talk about basketball in the middle of fucking pay-per-view review near the end,
Yeah,
right?
and the basketball game wasn't even that great.
Yeah, it wasn't even that great either.
That's how bad. That's how bad shit is right
I'm
now.
sensing, dude. I'm sensing, dude. Don't tell the you know who. But
That's
after,
his fault. He tweeted today, "Oh, they got fade." Like, come on! I knew he was gonna jinx this shit. Hey man, I had the Cavs winning 2 games, but man, this is tough. I'm
I
not
know,
sure. I'm not sure
I
they
know.
could even win one at this point.
LeBron still sucks by Michael Corbin. Uh,
No, my LeBron's
World Western Entertainment Extreme Rule was a 5 out of 10, just decent. Oh, okay,
5 out of 10. What a generous rating.
I'm giving it 4. Like, 3 out
Yeah,
of 10.
maybe 4.
I don't know. Also, yesterday was UFC 212. Jose Aldo versus Max Holloway.
Oh yeah, I didn't see
But
it, but I heard of what happened.
Jose lost, dude.
Yeah,
And here's the
Jose
thing about it. He
lost.
lost. He went out on his shield, bruh. I'm
Huh?
gonna say that. He lost, but he went out on his shield.
What do you mean?
Like, he fought. Like, he went out with a fight. You feel me? Like, he didn't just.
Oh, okay.
It's not like, here's the thing about it, people. There's a difference between um how Connor beat Jose Aldo versus how Max Holloway beat Jose Aldo. Max Holloway beat Jose Aldo strategically with the game plan. Let Jose hit him the first round or two and shit. And then rounds 2 and 3, he's gonna, come back, find a way. And he did. Conor McGregor just caught him.
He just caught him good.
Yeah. And we'll see. Now, Walter, I don't know about you, but I've heard, I don't know if you saw this video or not, but I'm sure you heard this YouTuber called Trisha Paytas.
Yeah, I've heard of what's going on.
So here's the thing, as you all know on the podcast, we roasted the shit out of her on the show. Regarding her, apparently she fucked Dolph Ziggler and Dolph set her up on a date. So apparently there's a video up on her channel, called, I think it's titled WWE Fans Are Losers or something. So let me find out. What's the name of the video? Because
Yeah, it's something stupid.
yeah, but elaborate, stupid dude. Because I've seen a lot of stupid shit in my day.
Well, she's an idiot.
I know she is. WWE. Okay, here you go. WWE fans suck. Keep this in mind. Just 3 hours ago, she uploaded a video called "My Real Suicide Attempt." Just let that marinate, all right? So she goes in this video. She goes and she talks about, and again in the WWE fans suck video, right? Talk about professional wrestling, how it's fake, how this, how that. It's amazing how everyone is going out of their way, to go after shit like that. And again, listen, I watched the video. I didn't watch all of it because I could bear to watch the whole thing. Like, I watched, like, I guess 5 minutes of the video, right? She claimed she was a wrestler one time. She claimed that a lot of guys within WWE are sliding through her DMs. She claims that a lot of the women there are fake. They have implants and shit. But then again, I look at women like Sasha Banks, Charlotte, Becky Lynch, or Alexa Bliss. Do you see any implants, bro?
Not
Exactly.
no
And here's the thing, right? Let me tell this to the wrestling fans out there. Dear wrestling fans, Trisha Paytas is not the first, nor will she be the last person to talk shit about professional wrestling. It's been going on for years.
Yeah.
Been,
I wouldn't take her seriously. I mean, it's
exactly.
just some wrestling fans, they just kind of get offended when people start talking shit. It's understandable, but
Exactly.
I
But at
just,
the same time, remember, this is the same woman who years ago did a video where she talked about why she was voting for Mitt Romney because apparently Mitt rhymed with tit. And keep this in mind too. If you go on her videos right now, there's a video that she just uploaded 3 hours ago, my very real suicide attempt. And she's literally like, I guess, tearing up and shit.
yeah, she is a weird one, man. I don't know why Dolph Ziggler even tried to mess
The
with her.
reason why I'm saying this now because people have been asking me all fucking day, hey man, what your thoughts on this, bro? What your thoughts on this, bro? What the fuck? I'm like, all right, get this out of the way. Because I'm not gonna mention it on the weekend. I'm not gonna talk about it during the show this coming week. I'm not. Sorry. I'm not sorry, but I'm not. Um, just want to get that out there, you know. But again, guys, Extreme Rules overall was a shit show.
Pretty bad.
Sorry, pretty bad. Raw is tomorrow. I don't know. Promise a Raw review. Sorry, I don't do that.
Fuck that.
Fuck that, yeah. Just so you guys know, we are literally 3 episodes away from episode 200 of the Team Heel podcast. It's gonna take place June 23rd, episode 200, June 23rd on Mixler, most likely. So be on the lookout when that happens. It's gonna be on a Friday, just so y'all know. Episode 200. It's gonna be big. It's gonna be so big, so huge. Believe me. Walter, anything you want to add before we wrap up the show, man? Anything you want to add up regarding?
Extreme Rules, like, what's there to add, man? I knew this show was gonna suck from the start. It sucked, literally. So I wish I skipped this show, but obviously the main event was kind of intrigued of who was gonna win. I mean, at least they didn't go a predictable route as everyone thought it would happen. I'll give them credit for that. But yeah, that and the Miz winning was the highlight. And yeah, I'm glad I don't have to see that animal coming out. I mean, the good thing about the Warriors winning is that that guy's not coming out. So
I know he's hiding right now up in the treehouse, wondering why. But per him, apparently there's hope in Cleveland. There's hope.
please.
I'm reading the comments here about World Western Entertainment here. WWE's like a sexy MILF. She won't do you right all the time, but when she does, it's amazing. Interesting, dude.
Oh, yeah, that's because it's rare. Once they fucking put on some good shows. So
I know. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap up the show here. If you're, matter of fact, no, Walter, let them know where they can find you, dude.
oh yeah,
On the
y'all
social media
y'all
platform.
yeah, you'll find me on Twitter at Ham Walter. You can chat me about anything, like I said, wrestling related, anything with sports related. If you like the finals or not, or if you think it's trash, like I do right now. The whole NBA season has been pretty bad. So it sucks when wrestling sucks, basketball sucks. But yeah, we could just talk and we'll see what happens from there.
All right. You can follow me on Twitter at HeelSteven. If you're on the channel right now, hit that subscribe button, give us a big old thumbs up, and share it through your entire social media platforms. Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, the works. Let's make it happen, y'all. Make sure you like all my videos, and as always, hate, comment, and subscribe, guys. We'll be back this coming Wednesday for episode 198 of the Team Heel podcast coming up on Mixler.com. That is Mixler.com/Team Heel podcast. We're almost at 200, guys. It's gonna happen, y'all. It's gonna be so fucking amazing. All right. And as always, guys, I'm Heel Steven.
And I'm Not Legit Wrestling.
And we're out like Janet's titties, y'all. Blah! You mic, bro. Turn that camera off.